The Elite Wrestling Initiative. For over 8 years, the innovative force in North Dakota wrestling entertainment.
What a night. What a night to defend my diamond title. Ace, ace, ace. Title for title. You gotta be kidding me, man.
Hey, wait a minute. Who's that behind Syd Burton?
I tell you.
That's Lucas Alexander, the chump title holder.
I'll put my diamond title on the line.
He's got a cane in his hand. What's going on? Nailing the EWI Diamond Champion. And it looks like we're going to have ourselves a Diamond Championship match right out the start. And, overhead there. Syd Burton goes down. And now Lucas Alexander, what's up? And drops the elbow. And here's the referee now.
1, 2, 3.
And that's going to do it right there. We got a new Diamond Champion.
Don't worry.
Here tonight.
It's still title for title.
And as he just mentioned, he just handed off the chump belt. Syd Burton now, in essence, is the chump title holder. But as he mentioned, it's still going to be title for title tonight. Ace, the EWI Initiative Champion, versus Syd Burton, the chump title holder. And it all happens tonight on EWI XCL. And welcome to EWI XCL. And as you might have figured it out, we will be starting this with a Diamond Championship match. Austin Arrow getting ready to do battle as he comes down the ramp with that flag draped proudly around his back. Austin Arrow, when he arrived here earlier on, he probably didn't expect to be stepping into the middle of a title match situation, but that's exactly what he has here. Now Austin Arrow getting ready to step up onto the ropes and show off for his fans, but he is preoccupied, it seems, with his opponent. Eyes staring down the entryway as he awaits the arrival of the new EWI Diamond Champion, Lucas Alexander. And there he is, Lucas Alexander, the new EWI Diamond Champion. And he is proudly wearing the Diamond Championship around his waist. Lucas Alexander took full advantage of the Diamond Championship rules as he found the former champion now in an alleyway and used a kendo stick to take him out. Bringing along with him a referee to make sure that he had someone to count the 3. And that's exactly what happened. Lucas Alexander now, taunting the fans. He is so enamored with upsetting the people here in Medina that he won't even say that he used to live here at one point. He takes his residency in Los Angeles, California. Otherwise, to be more specific, at World Way, given the LAX moniker. He even has fans there. He took a sign, an LAX sign, and stole it from one fan and gave it to another, tearing up another sign before he even got close to the ring. He's now going and grabbing himself a chair, arming himself up for this matchup. And that's a wise decision considering Austin Hero is also likewise armed. This is not any ordinary match. It's a Diamond Championship match. And here we go now. Here we go, clashing the chairs right in the middle of the ring. Who's going to win this onslaught? And he loses. Oh my goodness! Lucas Alexander hammering Austin Hero with a chair, tossing it into his face, and narrowly escaping a chair getting thrown at him himself. Now, LAX following Austin Hero to the outside, taking the kendo stick to the arm and into the back of the legs, the hamstring area there. Austin Hero building up once again, and another shot to the gut. Now, Lucas Alexander doubled over and taking the kick to the shoulder, nearly throwing him into the fans. Austin now grabbing Lucas Alexander by the hairs, sending him into the apron. And now it looks like he's going to do it once more. Builds him up, a block right there, and Austin takes the canvas himself. Now, Lucas Alexander set him against the ring post, and a chop right there. Austin Hero reeling from that shot as Lucas goes looking for another weapon. And Austin Hero quickly wisely powdering away from him, I might add, as Lucas Alexander stalks Austin Hero. And in a Diamond Championship match, you have to go after your opponent, because you can't just get yourself disqualified to hang on to the title belt. Now, Lucas Alexander kicking Austin Hero, set him against the ring post, grabbing the pan. Here we go, and build up. Oh, and he smacks it against the ring post, narrowly missing Austin Hero by millimeters. And now, Austin Hero with Lucas Alexander setting him up into the chair there. Yep, exposing his chest. Austin Hero looks like he's going to give him an overhand chop there as he shows off his hand to the fans looking at it. Oh, and then quickly knife edges him while he's still in the chair, not expecting that shot whatsoever. Austin Hero now on his way, looking for some more weapons under the ring. Now, comes up with another pan, it looks like, a smaller pan. Kicking him in the hamstring that he hit earlier on with that kendo stick. Setting up the pan on the back of the nape of his neck with a big forearm shot. Oh, it takes down Lucas Alexander and a cover on the floor, and he narrowly gets his shoulder up. And as I was mentioning earlier on, the Diamond title match rules stipulate that falls do count anywhere, and there are no rules here. So if you are going to retain the championship belt, you have to defeat your opponent 1, 2, 3. And now with the back suplex across the apron, and Austin Hero stumbling down to the floor, rightfully so, after that maneuver right there. Now, Lucas Alexander's strutting around like he owns the place, picking up Austin Hero by his ponytail. Send him against the ring post, and he moves, and that flesh smacking the steel was a sickening sound. Now, Austin Hero hammering away with that forearm. Bringing him over now, set him against the ring post. Oh, and then, nope, decides against it. Gonna hammer him with another forearm shot, going up onto the apron himself. What's coming up here as Lucas Alexander waits? And a somersault plancha. Both men down onto the floor. Austin Arrow quickly hooking the leg, making a legal cover. And Lucas Alexander gets his shoulder up just before the 3. And now, taking another look at that somersault plancha. Beautiful slow motion shot right there. Both men down on the floor. And Austin Arrow going for more weapons and tossing the garbage can lid, nearly missing the ring. Or I should say, it did miss the ring. Hit it, bounced out. And thanks to the audience member, the lid was coming back in the ring. Glad that it didn't hit anyone. Now, Lucas Alexander with the trash can. Austin Arrow grabbing what looks to be a plunger and a road sign of some sort. I don't think it's a road sign exactly, but it definitely looks like some kind of replica of some sort. And, over the head! And that must have some kind of strength on it because it's barely dented, if at all. And Lucas Alexander in the corner, out of it. And now Austin Arrow picking him up and setting him up for what looks to be, he's moving the trash can. It looked like he was going to drop to hold him. Nope, sending him into the corner. A reversal there, into the corner. And now in a follow-up and a clothesline, dropping Austin Arrow. And Lucas Alexander is back in, well, I dare to say control, but not really, as he's stumbling around. He grabs the kendo stick and, hammers him down across the back. Austin Arrow with a beautiful sell there. I couldn't ask for a better one there as he builds up once again. And another shot! Austin Arrow screaming out because, what we do is entertainment, folks, but you just cannot find any way to make a weapon shot not happen. When we take those weapon shots, they are as real as can be. You have to take them full on, so they are painful no matter what you do. Lucas Alexander now, following out to the ring, picking up. Austin Arrow sending him into the audience now, building up with a chop, and he moves, and he hits the chest of an audience member who barely even shows it, and Lucas Alexander looks like he hurt himself more on that man's chest than that man did. Now, Austin Arrow with a trash can. Hammers him into the gut, dropping Lucas Alexander, and finishes the job by hammering away on his back, tossing the garbage can into the ring. And now it looks like he set him up for a sharpshooter here. On the outside, are we going to get a submission on the outside? Turns him over, tells the referee to check on him. And here we go, Austin Arrow now grabs, and Lucas Alexander kicking out of the sharpshooter, causing Austin Arrow to lose his balance, and now he's crawling away as Lucas Alexander following him, stalking him, if you will. Picking him up now by the hair, and takes a shot to the gut for his trouble. Austin sending him back into the ring. Austin Arrow now. Front face lock, picking him up. And he's sending him, he forearm shot across the face, sending him into the corner. And the two exchanging a lot right there, and another chop into the corner, setting him up, and a knee across the chest, dropping Lucas Alexander to the canvas. And Austin Arrow looks like he's got some evil thoughts in mind here with his trash can. What's he gonna do here now? Walks over, trying to set the trash can, chop it between the ropes. The ropes are not weighed down too much, so they can't pinch the trash can the way it needs to be. I'd imagine that it's going to be some kind of balancing act there as Lucas Alexander subtly holding the trash can to ensure that the next spot happens. Austin Arrow sending the chair in. It looks like, I thought it was going to be a coast-to-coast situation, but it looks like he's going to do some kind of a jumping dive or something. Maybe a whisper in the wind or something. I don't know about that. But here we go. He crosses the chest. Here he goes. And the garbage can got dropped by Lucas Alexander. He takes a forearm shot right there. But if it's up to me, I would say that was a great choice on the part of Lucas Alexander. So it puts a break in the spot because we had just a little bit too much time there. Saucenero now setting up, going for it again, and a somersault plancha across the garbage can, destroying the can in the process, covering and a count, and that was a beautiful move right there. That was beautiful. Beautiful, grabbing the rope to break the count up. Lucas Alexander should be out of it, and he definitely showed it right there. That was a wonderful choice on the part of Lucas Alexander. Now, Austenero coming out, looks like he's trying to take a breath here now. And let's take another look at that somersault plancha in slow motion. Beautiful, obliterating the trash can in the process. Lucas Alexander is selling a great deal, looking like he's completely destroyed in this matchup. Now, Austenero with the table. Getting it into the ring now. You know, there's just something about individuals in our business that break into the business together, like Austenero and Lucas Alexander. They have this chemistry that you just cannot create out of anybody other than those type of people. And these guys are doing a wonderful job working together. A beautiful reverse elbow shot there. Now, Austenero, looks like he's talking to the audience, getting ready. Oh, grabbing a beer as he's getting ready for this next spot. A little parched there from earlier on. I don't blame him. Both men doing extremely hard work in this incredible matchup, and a wonderful shot right there across the head and face. Lucas Alexander now down on the canvas, splayed out, and a wonderful selling job on his part. Austenero now trying to get this audience back in it by clapping them up, getting them revved up a little bit. And both men are completely exhausted, as they should be. Now Austenero with the kendo stick and the plunger. I'm not sure what he's going to do with the plunger here, but I'm not sure I want to know, as he grazes him with that kendo stick, and he plunges him up the rear end. As now LAX is down, and now he's getting back up. Austenero now with a beautiful roundhouse kick to the chest there, dropping Lucas Alexander to the mat. Now, Austenero taking up Lucas Alexander now, sending him into the ring again, it looks like here. Yep, there he goes, following him up. What is he going to do with him with this table? Setting the table now off to the side. I just wonder what kind of evil ideas he has in mind now. He's got this bag. What's in the bag? Tosses off this paper. It looks like some kind of gift wrap. Oh my, oh dearie me. We got ourselves some Legos in play now. As he picks up Lucas Alexander now, front face lock. Looks like we're going to see a suplex here. And he blocks him in a shot to the gut or to the ribs. And now he stops it once again, and now he reverses it over. And with he drops it down with a DDT, and that had to hurt across those Legos. And with a count, and only a 2 count, as Austenero was able to get his shoulder up in time. But a Lego, if you've ever stepped on a Lego, folks, you know that it does not feel good. And taking that with that kind of force across the face is definitely not going to feel very good either. I'm sure he's got an impression right there across the bridge of his nose, or on his eyeball, or whatever, maybe on the upper part, forearm, the forehead. Either way, here we go in a setup, and he's up, and a power bomb through the table, and Austenero is down with the count, 2, 3. That's going to do it right there. And Lucas Alexander retains the EWI Diamond Championship here tonight. A title defense, his first title defense, minutes after winning his championship. And now let's take a look at how this all came about, as Austenero with those Legos. I'm sure everyone was expecting tax, but we do not allow tax in the EWI, but he brought out the Legos with the front face lock now, across now, going for a suplex, stops the suplex. Oh, and he hammers him into the ribs, and then Lucas Alexander's going to spin this around on him. Yep, with good setup here, and then drops him with that DDT. Look at that beautiful sell on the part of Austenero. How can you not praise that, and then he has him up with that power bomb through the table. The table's completely demolished as Lucas Alexander covers, gets the count, and walks out. Still the EWI Diamond Champion. Well, we got more to come here tonight. We got the main event. Alexander Chance Evans defends his EWI Initiative Championship against the Chump title holder, Syd Burton, coming up when we come back. And there he is, Syd Burton, the former EWI Diamond Champion, and now current Chump title holder. The unfortunate booby prize, as it's been, I hesitate to use the word lovingly being called, but that's what people call it in the back. It's the booby prize, as the Chump title holder, in order to hold this belt, you have to lose. And the only way to lose this belt is if you win a match, and then it passes on to that loser. So this is quite a unique championship belt. In fact, I don't even like to use the word championship belt. I just call it a title belt. Alexander Chance Evans, otherwise known as Ace. And here he comes proudly wearing the EWI Initiative Championship around his waist. Ace, there you go, yep. A huge fan favorite here in the EWI as he runs across tagging these fans. Getting into the ring. Yeah, listen to this crowd, this sold out crowd here in Medina cheering for the EWI Initiative Champion. Ace, proudly holding that title against the former Diamond Champion, Syd Burton, who is extending the hand of friendship, or a hand of respect. And there we go. Two competitors ready to step into this ring and get it on. Winner walks out with the initiative title. The loser walks out with the Chump title. And there they are, both on the line in this match. The loser belt, the championship belt. And here we go, the referee now going to check both men. Syd Burton, the former Diamond Champion, getting that surprise win at Battle Bowl when he defeated Mercer Sage for that championship belt. And now, Alexander Chance Evans, the reigning Initiative Champion. And here we go now. With that bell toll, we are ready to go. And both men are super excited to get this thing going. Circling up. And here we go with the lock up there now. Syd Burton, neither getting the better one of that exchange. Syd Burton straightening his mask, as is usually the case with him. Mask not fitting him as well as it probably could, and now it's tie up once again. Sending him into the corner. It looks like, there we go. We're going to get a nice break or a fair break here. Clean break, and referee counting. And he pats him in the chest. A clean break. Surprising. In professional wrestling, as two people would definitely break like that. And now another circle up and a lock up here now. Up, over, are struggling up and then into the corner once again. Referee counting on it, and now another clean break and a foul there by Ace. And Syd Burton now. Circling, and another lock up there once again. A fourth one, and then there we go. Finally into a headlock, and here we go. Syd Burton down to one knee. Wonderful sell job there on the part of Syd Burton. And then here we go with a headlock takeover. Take him down onto the canvas, getting the shoulder up. Ace now, working back to his feet. Syd Burton trying to squeeze his hand in there and gets the reversal of the headlock now. Working the headlock. Cranking it up across Ace's head, skull. And a headlock takeover of his own. Ace now keeping his shoulder up wisely, keeping his awareness of the ring, of where he's at in the ring, and now pushing Syd down and now locking in a head scissor. Burton getting his skull crushed by the knees, able to squeeze out of there. Definitely selling the head as he should. And if you've ever taken a head scissor by an older sibling, you know those never feel good. Now, a wind up there of the arm. Beautiful moment there. Lock it up into the wrist lock. Looks like he's got that wrist lock well in hand. No pun intended. Syd Burton now. Doing a wonderful job here selling. Here we go, rolling forward with the somersault and locking his own wrist lock in on Ace. And how about that? Syd Burton now. Cranking that wrist. Ace reaching for the rope, looking for an escape. And there we go with a somersault flip and then a kip up there into another wrist lock of his own, bringing him down to the canvas. And he could be doing an arm lock. Instead, he decides to do a push-up there. Very taut-like heavy. And lock drops the knee across the elbow. And Ace definitely has his well in hand. And a leg drop across the shoulder. That is a wonderful sell job on the part of Syd Burton. Some might call it an oversell. I call it just enough sell. Because that looked painful. I got to tell you that. Now we're back to the headlock once again. And here's another look at that somersault flip in the air along with a kip up, rolls back into the kip up and that wrist lock. Beautiful shot right there. Brings him down with that arm. And you would think that would go into some sort of headlock or arm lock situation, and he does the push up afterwards. And here we go, Syd Burton elbowing his way to get this release. Nice, beautiful jump on the part of Ace. Shooting him off. Beautiful shoulder tackle right there. Watching his prey and then shows off to the fans, goes down, hits the ropes once again, drop down, and then a leapfrog right there, wonderful, and then locks in, blocking the hip toss, and then a reversal, and he blocks the hip toss. Nope, he's not going anywhere. Now, he knees him into the gut. Oh, he's playing the moment, beautiful back flip, and into the arm drag, a wonderful exchange right there on the part of Ace and Syd Burton. Syd Burton now. Putting his dukes up. They go right into another lock up here. Into the go behind. Wonderful wrestling move right there on the part of Ace. Locking in a headlock there. Yes, I enjoy those kind of sell moments when they bang their legs, because if you've ever had a headlock like that, it hurts. It hurts a lot, and now Syd Burton reaching for the ropes. Oh, and he rolls him up. Interesting move. Gets around and has to release the hold. to get away. Syd Burton now is in pain as he sells that arm. And Evans now. What's coming up now? Whips him into the ropes. And a clothesline drops him to the canvas. And Ace has this match well in hand once again. Now, trying to get the fans into this. Syd Burton now. Hammers away. And a punch. Another punch. Coming up in another one, and another one. Drops Alexander Chance Evans. He covers with a hook. 2. Barely gets his shoulder up, and Syd Burton able to hook that leg and keep a legal pinning combination in the same part. And now with that suplex, beautiful move right there. I'd love to see a replay on that because I enjoy suplexes. And now on cover, and he gets the shoulder up. Interesting use of falls here, or fall choices, I should say, pinning combinations, as they could very well be classified as illegal, but the way they do them makes them perfectly legal as they are efforted pinfall situations. That's a wonderful DDT right there. I'd like to see another replay on that, but no, 2 and a shoulder up on that. Oh, the boys in the back clearly weren't watching this match close enough to give me some replays on those, but that's okay. We'll keep watching on as Syd Burton now into the corner. Off. And now with a roundhouse kick into the gut. Burton now. Ooh, and he breaks the eyes. And I was wondering if anyone was going to start to break the rules in this match. I mean, as you can see, Syd Burton clearly getting frustrated. Now, another punch. Burton now from the corner to corner. Another shot there. Now, build up right now. Ooh, a knee. And he ended up landing face first into the top turnbuckle. His double knees hit the middle. That was an interesting play of moves right there. Can't believe it worked out that well. Wonderful and a nice back flip. And another shot of that gut as Syd Burton collapses onto the canvas. And he should after that exchange. Evans now getting these fans back into it. Both men, wonderful communication there. Wonderful clothesline. Now, Evans going up to the top. All the way up to the top. Yep, here we go. Getting the fans into it again. Are we going to see up? Oh, he almost did a double stomp, but he was able to roll through it. Clothesline in the corner. Getting ready for another setup here. And a stomp in the face or the chest, wherever it was. But that was great to counter that move. Syd Burton now. Send him off the ropes. And a clothesline takes down Evans. Syd Burton now. Taking or dragging Ace over. And going up to the second row, or the middle row. Splash! And he crashed and burned. And crawls quickly to the corner. And a wonderful sell moment once again on the part of Syd Burton with that quick movement there. I can only imagine how painful that could have been. Especially if he landed wrong on that. So that's a wonderful choice there. And a beautiful plancha on the floor. And Syd Burton is down on the floor and shaking off the cobwebs as he should. That was a wonderful maneuver on the part of Ace. Ace now. Here we go, whipping him into the steel steps, dislodging them. As Syd Burton collapses on the floor, as he should. Here we go with another look at that plancha. Wonderful shot there. And now back to live action. Now sending him back into the ring is Ace. Ace with the cover. 1, 2. Kicks out at 2. Ace. Picking up Syd Burton now. And into the corner once again, and now looks like he's sending him to the top. What are we going to see here now as they move the legs around? Ace going up. Oh, he's set up on the top rope. Are they ready to work with this fighter? Beautiful superplex! and Ace screaming out in agony as a superplex takes it out of you just as much as it does your opponent. Ace now setting him up once again into the center of the ring, going to the outside. What's he coming? Over the top, and a springboard. Oh, and Syd trying to roll out of the way, it looked like. The opposite direction that he should have went, and he ends up getting landed on with Ace's full body onto his knee. And you know that had to hurt right there. He could have very easily blown off the leg there. So I don't know if that was a miscommunication on the part of Syd Burton, if he was trying to get out of the way and Ace was going to take the canvas, or if he was trying to catch him and he rolled towards him and he didn't get there in time and ended up taking it to the knee. In any which case, Syd is now in trouble once again. With he tried an enziguri there, and it's definitely was a little bit ugly there. But that's okay. It's excusable considering the fact that his knee is obviously hurt. And Ace getting the shoulder up. And now let's take another look at that beautiful superplex. Great landing on the part. You can just see the ring move. And here we go with that moonsault. He was going to miss. As you can see right there, Syd rolled to meet him. And now I'm starting to think it was a matter of he didn't put him in the right place. And Syd Burton was trying to catch him. And he ended up getting hurt in the process. Kudos to Syd Burton for doing that. Now with hammering away these two great shots against each other and setting them up. Lead them off into the corner. Chest first, wonderful, and an arm drag. Syd Burton not knowing where he's at. Ace now. Looks like he's going to jaw jacker him, and he does. It drops Syd Burton to the canvas. And now Ace. Ace is getting jacked up. He's ready to finish this up now, and a drop kick taking down Syd Burton. Now rolling back to the top. They're feeding out, and then a beautiful spinning wheel kick there. Ace down. If you've ever seen an Ace match, you know what's coming up. It's going to be the reverse elbow. Drop it. Syd Burton to the canvas and a cover. Count 1, 2, and he kicks out right there. What does Ace have to do now to put away Syd Burton? Syd Burton now. Looks like he doesn't even know where he's at, it seems. Ace taking a shot to the gut. Oh, it looks like we're going to see a reverse, a neck breaker. That was interesting. Covers him a count, 2, and a kick out right there. That was a wonderful neck breaker on the part of Syd Burton. And Ace now getting his shoulder up, a kick out. Stay in this matchup. This match is still alive now. Syd Burton does not want to walk out with that chump title. He wants to walk out with the Initiative Championship and upgrade. What a nice exchange there. And a Pele kick to drop Syd Burton. Ace. Oh, now he's signaling. He's signaling the end, it looks like, off there. And here we go, off the bounce, off the ropes, and a moonsault. There we go, and a cover. A count, 2, 3. That's going to do it. And your Initiative Champion is Alexander Chance Evans. Ace retains the title, but Syd Burton put on a heck of a performance here tonight. And he definitely proved himself to the locker room on doing what he can to keep his partners safe by rolling and catching him and taking the brunt of the impact on his knee. You got to give credit to the former Diamond Champion, Syd Burton. And now Ace with the microphone. Let's see what he has planned on saying here tonight. Well, there you have it. The EWI Initiative champion saying that to him, Syd Burton is the winner. And I couldn't agree more. And let's take a look at the highlights of this matchup. There you go with that twist of fate neck breaker, dropping Ace to the canvas, and then that handstand moonsault that finished this match. And down he goes 2 and 3, and Ace is your EWI Initiative champion thanks to that maneuver right there. And there he is, holding the Initiative title up high for everyone to see. Ace, Alexander Chance Evans, the reigning EWI Initiative champion. And that speech tells you why he is. Well, that's going to do it here for us tonight here on Haunting Hour 2017. And what a way to end it. Ace, the Initiative champion, walking out, proving to the locker room that he is legit. He is here to stay. We'll see you next time. So long, everybody.